Welcome to Twisting Fitness. I'm Jess, and today I'm going to guide you through a power yoga workout to help build strength. Let's go ahead and start out in easy sitting pose and rest your hands on your knees to start out. Close your eyes and start to deepen your breath. One more. Inhale. All right, so we're going to start out and we are going to do circles to the right, so full body. So we're going to come forward and we're going to inhale as you come forward and exhale as you go back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Close your eyes if that feels good. Inhale, exhale. One more this way. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now let's switch sides. Let's go the other way. And let's go ahead and switch legs first. Go ahead and go to the left. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Keep going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now inhale, lift, pull the chest up, and let's take your right ear to right shoulder. Inhale back to center and exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Bring your hands into heart center and we will inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale them up. Twist to the left. Inhale the arms up. Twist right. Inhale up. Twist left. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the right, and we're going to look back over the right shoulder and take a little twist. Inhale back to center. Arms up. And exhale to the left. Lift the chest. Spinal twist the other way. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, take the right hand towards the mat. You can take the elbow down and sweep that left arm up and circle for 1, 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Good. Now let's go over to the left side. Exhale. Inhale the right arm up. Circle 1. Inhale up. Circle 2. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Good. Now let's go ahead and loosen up our wrists and forearms. Go ahead and hold the arms out in front of you. And we're going to go ahead and interclasp them, cross the arms, and then interclasp the hands and bring them into heart center. Lift the chest, pull the shoulders back, and relax into that stretch into the fingers and hands. Deep breathing. Okay. Uncurl the arms and let's switch the hands the other way. Interclasp them. Fold them in. Pull the shoulders back. Lift the chest. And do the other side. It's always important to warm up the wrists. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and come over. Bring your hands to the front of your mat, and we're going to shift your legs back for plank. And then we're going to take the knees down to the mat, as well as the chest and the chin. Hold it there, pause for a moment, and then come through to Cobra. Tuck the hips, pull the shoulders back, lift up, hold, Pressing the toes into the mat, inhale. Exhale, coming down onto the elbows for Sphinx. Scooping the elbows into the mat, lengthening the heart through the arms. Opening our thoracic spine, which is our upper back. Okay, exhale, coming down and push yourself back into a child's pose. Pause here. We're going to round forward, come forward to your plank, take the toes under, tuck them into the plank position. You want your feet about shoulder width apart, and we're going to inhale to lift the right arm. Now you can just stay in plank if that feels good to you. Keep the core and navel drawn in, or inhale that right arm long. And then option to pick up the left foot as well and really get that core activated. Holding for 2 breaths, whether you're in plank or reaching with your leg and foot. Exhale, hand and foot come back to the mat. Now pull the core in, start to shift the feet or the knees forward, and we're going to take it into an upward dog, but you're going to keep your toes tucked under. Now pull the shoulders back behind you. Keep the core drawn in, the glutes active. Now push yourself up to downward facing dog. You can start with your knees bent. Lift the hips high. Take the chest towards the thighs and start to press the heels down and straighten the legs as you exhale and breathe into this posture. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and bend that left knee and then start to pick that leg up. You have an option to stay here and hold, or take the right arm back to do a dancer variation in down dog here. So lift that foot, pull that on that quad as you keep the core active. Now shift forward, bringing that left knee under you for a star plank. That leg will straighten out. Now hold it there or lift and lower for 1, 2, 3. Now exhale that left leg over the right for a eagle plank variation. Now we're going to circle the arm as you come towards the bottom of the mat and then rise back up to the top. Exhale, coming down, circle the top arm. Inhale, coming up. 1 more, exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Now set those hips down and fold the right leg under you for a seated spinal twist. Hug that knee in, inhale. Reach the right arm high, wrap it around. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, look back over that left shoulder. Breathe here for a breath. And then we're going to counter stretch to the opposite side, taking the forehead towards the mat. Coming up. Now we're going to shift our weight onto that left foot, and try not to use your arms. If you need to, go ahead and use them to assist you. Shift your weight onto that right foot, picking up those arms, sending them back. Now you can stay here, or you can do 2 more with me where we're going to take it down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Hold it here. Spread those toes on the left foot to help find that balance. Reach those arms back. Now bend the right foot, and I want you to lift that knee for 1. Exhale down, inhale up, 2, 3, good. Now straighten that leg and start to take the arms behind you into a bind. Interclasp the elbows. Now we're going to shift that right foot way back into a warrior with bound arms. Inhale, lift the chest, and you can either stay here or come with me for 2 more reps. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come back to where you started. Take it down. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it here. Pull that core in. Lift the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Bow forward. Hold it here for a breath. Or 2. Now start to shift your weight over to the right leg. We're not going to go too deep yet, but we're going to inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale, take it down. Deeper this time. Take the hands to the mat. Take the right elbow, push that right knee back, and inhale, sweep the left arm up. Option to stay here, or take that left hand behind you to the right hip and reach the right hand for a bind. Hold it here and breathe. Now we're going to inhale, coming up, circle the arms wide for goddess pose. Toes pointing out, in line with the knees, core pulled in, chest lifted, elbows out wide. And we're going to inhale, coming up. Exhale, open to the right. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Or center. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now go ahead and bring the toes forward, shift the hips back, interclasp your hands, and begin to lower yourself down. Bringing the arms over the head. Nice deep breathing. Now we're going to inhale, halfway, lift and lengthen. And now you have an option to take it into a headstand, a straddle headstand, or reach the arms through and hold it here. So if you're taking it to headstand, take your head down slightly in front of the feet and hands. And then you're going to rise up to the toes and bring the feet together. Holding, pulling the core in. Now we're going to take it back down where we started, arms coming through. Inhale, halfway up, and then exhale, shift the arms forward for our pyramid pose. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, deepen, take the chin towards the shin. You can keep the arms here, or you can turn the hands around and possibly work towards a fallen flamingo. So if you want to give that a try, make sure you tent the fingers up strong, because that's what's going to give you distance. Now then you're going to start to bend that back leg hugging it in. Activate those arms and then pick that foot up and hold. It's a very strong pose. If you got it, great. If not, it's something to work on. Work at your level. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Now we're gonna exhale and pick that back leg up and shift into a standing split. Now here, we're gonna circle that left knee for 1, 2, 3. Now take that leg straight up, square up the right hip, pull that hip back. As you bring the left leg up, you can bring that right hand into the ankle if you want to deepen. Taking the head low. Now you have an option here to either stay there and breathe into the split or take some hops and handstand. You may need to scoot back. Let your hands come flat to the mat. Left leg is going to come up. And so if you want to take some hops, you'll raise up onto that right foot and then you're just going to hop. Okay, if you make it up, fine. If not, something to work on. Now go ahead and lower down to where you started in your standing split and jump that right leg back into a chaturanga. Bend to the elbows, hold it there and hover. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Exhale, tuck the toes, drop the knees, and push yourself back into child's pose to take a little rest before we do the other side. Breathe. Steady your breath. Now we know where we're going on the other side. Do the best you can. We're just working to build strength, so it's definitely getting the heart rate up. Okay, we're gonna round forward. Take the toes about shoulder width apart. Hands under the wrists and shoulders, or wrists under shoulders. Pull the core in, and you can either stay here or inhale and reach that left arm long. Try to keep yourself squared up, and option to take the right leg back as well. Hold it there for 2 breaths, or in your plank. Bring it down, pull the core in, and then we're gonna shift the weight forward into our upward facing dog. Activate the glutes, activate the core, hug the elbows in. Keep the heels lifted and breathe into the upward dog. Now tuck the toes, push yourself back. Toes are already tucked, but push yourself back to downward facing dog. Drawing the core in and up, gazing between the knees, pressing the chest towards the thighs, spreading the fingers and hugging the triceps in. Hang out here for a breath. Now we're going to start to bend that right leg and pick the leg up for the dancer variation in down dog. You can stay right here, or if you want to challenge yourself, reach back with the left hand to the right foot. Dancer variation. Lift that foot up. Now release the foot and start to shift forward into your plank. Star. Bring that leg through, and now we're going to lift it up, or just hold it there for 1, 2, 3. Good. Hold it there. Now exhale, cross that foot over. Circle that arm. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. One more. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Start to set those hips down on the mat. Right leg is on top of the left. Now hug that right knee in. Press the sit bones down as you hug that knee towards the chest. Reach the left arm up and then exhale and twist to the right side. Look back over the right shoulder. Breathe into that twist. Now we're going to counter stretch to the opposite side. Take the forehead towards the mat. And come up. And we're going to start to shift onto that right foot. Now try to do this without the arms if you can, or hold them in prayer. Or if you need assistance, you can start to lift yourself up. Do what feels good to you. So shift onto that right foot. Pick that left leg up, send the arms back for one. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Now hold it here. Sweep the arms back for airplane. Pull the core in. Now bend that left knee and pulse for 1, 2, 3. Hold it there. Reach that left leg long. Take the arms behind the back. See if you can cross them the opposite way this time. Hold it there. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, step way back into your bowing warrior. We're going to bow forward on the inhale. Lift. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it back. One more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, lift the chest. Ground that back foot. And exhale, bow forward. Hang out here for a moment. Draw that right knee or right hip back. Inhale, lift up and start to shift over to your Skandasana. And we're not going to take it low yet. We're going to take it halfway for 1. Inhale up, exhale down. 2. And 3. Take it lower this time. Want the knee and toe pointing straight up. Release those arms. Take the left arm, push the left knee back. Sweep the right arm up. Inhale. Stay there. Or exhale. Take the hands behind you for a bind. The right hand going to the left hip and left hand going to the hip also to meet. Breathe into the bind. Now we're going to inhale, coming up. Sorry for facing away from the camera. Taking it into goddess pose, arms go wide. Exhale, coming up. And twist to the left. Inhale on the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now turn your toes forward. Start to shift the hips back. Take the hands above the head. Clasp. And drop down for your wide angle forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Option to shift into a headstand or let those arms drop through and hold. Work at your level. If you're going to handstand or headstand, take the head down in front of the hands. Rise the toes up as you press the hands down and bring the legs together. Pause here. And take the legs wide. Back to where you started. Come up halfway. Inhale, exhale, shift your weight over to the left side for your pyramid. Draw that, bring that right foot a little closer. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, deepen, take the chin to the shin. And keep the arms reaching here, or turn the hands around and prepare for fallen flamingo if you want to give that a try. Remember, you want those fingers as tented up as much as possible, otherwise this will be really difficult, or more difficult. So start to bend that right foot and bring that knee forward as you press the hands down. You're going to be rounding the shoulders to press. Now hold. Set that foot down. Whew. Shift your weight forward. Inhale. Now take it into standing split or needle pose. Now here you're going to circle that right leg for 1, 2, 3. Now take that heel high and go ahead and grab the ankle with the left foot or left hand if you want to deepen. Option to stay here and breathe into the split, or step back if you need to. Take a few handstand hops. So you're going to rise up onto the left foot and then you're just going to do a little kick. You want to pull the core in and grip the ground with your fingers. So keep hopping or go to handstand or stay in your standing split. Gazing down at the mat either way. Drop the leg back down if you're up into your standing split, and now jump that left foot back to plank and come down, hold chaturanga here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Stay here, steady your breath. Now rise up onto your toes and you're going to jump the knees through or step the knees through your hands and take it to your boat pose. So you can have your knees bent or straight, whatever feels good to you. And we're going to hold. Keep the chest lifted and breathe deeply while drawing the core in and up. Now we're going to take the arm, see if you can take them out to a straddle and hold them there. Keep breathing. Breathe through the challenge. And hold your breath. And then slowly start to bring the legs down to the mat. Shift your weight forward. You can hold it here, or if you're able to, lift and lower your feet a few times here, maybe 3 times. These are really intense. That's something to work on. Whew. And then open your legs wide for straddle split. Whew. Ground your sitting bones. Inhale. And then we're going to exhale. Take the right hand, right forearm up in front of your right leg and reach for that right foot. If you don't have it, no problem. Just keep that elbow up. Armpit facing the sky. Reach for that foot if that feels good to you. Now start to walk your hands forward all the way around. Take the left arm, turn it over like you did on the other side. Sweep the right arm up and over. Reach for that foot or keep the elbow up. Breathing deeply. Now inhale, walk the hands forward. We're starting to slow our heart rate down. Now you can stay on your forearms if that feels good, or walk your hands out to what feels good to you. This is your practice. Keep the toes active, pointed up, as well as the knees. You can reach your hands to the ankles if you like. Breathe into the straddle. Okay, we're going to inhale coming up, and we're going to shift back and start to bring your legs forward, but don't touch them down on the mat. And we're going to hold it here for 3 deep breaths. Now bend your knees and take it to bridge. Hands are going to touch the heels. You're going to lie all the way down. Pause for breath. Inhale, start rolling your spine up 1 vertebra at a time. If that feels good, take your hands and clasp them underneath you, squeezing the shoulders together, squeeze the knees. Now stay here and breathe, or option to take it to wheel. If you want to take it to wheel, take the right hand behind the right shoulder, left hand behind the left shoulder, rise up onto the head, position yourself, and then push strongly through the hands and feet as you lift the chest towards the shoulders. Let the head drop back. Squeeze the knees forward. And start to roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Hug everything in. Now take the right foot to the left knee. Flex the foot. We're going to stretch the glute. So you have an option to pull through or begin to straighten the left leg to incorporate a hamstring stretch while we release the right glute. So you can stay here or start to deepen, lifting the low back up off the mat briefly, and then lowering down the sacrum as you pull the knees towards your chest. Good. Hold it there. Inhale, release. Now take the right hand to the left foot, shift the left knee over, and you can either grab the top of the knee into a spinal twist or grab the foot and open up into cat pulling its tail, spinal twist. Looking over the right shoulder. Now you can keep that top knee bent, it's totally up to you. Breathe here. About 5 deep breaths. Now shift back over. Take that right foot towards your belly button and turn that knee over into a half lotus, reclining. Pause here. Okay, hug both knees in. Now take the left foot over the right knee. Option to just stay right here. Flex that left foot to protect the knee. You can either stay here or start to straighten that right leg to include a little hamstring release. So start to peel the hips up to release the low back, and then start to push the low back down, grounding the tailbone as you pull the knees up towards the chest. Breathing deeply. Now with the left foot, or left hand, grab the right foot and either the right hand to the left knee or to the left foot. For cat pulling its tail the opposite direction, looking over the left shoulder. It's got a nice deep spinal release. Also releasing the quad, the IT band, and the hips. 5 deep breaths, about halfway there. Okay, we're going to inhale back to center. Exhale, hug that left knee towards the belly button, and then turn that left knee over and exhale into the half lotus. Release. Pausing here. And now we're going to shift into our final resting posture with your feet and your arms out to the side. Releasing everything. Thanking yourself for the intense work you put in today on the mat. Your body is going to thank you. Now, just let go. Start to release your breath. You can always press pause and stay here longer, or start to wiggle your fingers and toes, circle your ankles and your wrists. Inhale, reach the body long. Exhale, drop over to the right. Just a moment. Inhaling yourself up to where we started, an easy sitting pose. Tuning into how you feel after this intense practice. Inhale the arms up overhead. Circle them wide, exhale. Inhale the hands up to the forehead. Sending you love and light. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me on the mat today. If you did enjoy the flow, give me a thumbs up or feedback or even special requests, and don't forget to subscribe for more weekly fit flows to come. Bye for now. See you soon.